Since the beta cycle has pretty much ended already, we can conclude that Silverwolf level 999 is extremely fucking dogshit and garbage in terms of how her kits is played. This is one of, if not the most brain-rotting character I've seen in the past 3 years in HSR. Hence, this character will 100% be trash in the long run too. After all, in HSR, if the kit is brain dead, then the character must be trash. Otherwise, the player will be worthless if the kits can function without you. Anyways, while nothing has changed in V5, Silverwolf actually got slight buffs again in V4, so that's something to trash on this Nebel baby for. The developers are really trying to push the agenda of having a brain-dead character be the main push. Evanesia got minor adjustments, with the only real buff being to her E2, which is a shame because Evanesia is legitimately the DPS that deserves more attention due to how clean her animations and how well her kit synergizes with player optimization. But alas, we can't have good things in this world. The reason 4.x feels so rushed or incomplete is because Silverwolf wasn't even meant to be the main push, but everything got uprooted last minute because of political tensions between China and Japan. They had to scramble changes in a few months, which honestly isn't enough. That's why we got weird shit like yellow Sakuras in 4.x. Silverwolf changes in beta are actually kind of like finance, I guess. Her core principle stayed brain dead for 5 versions straight. The latest changes legit only had real buffs to her E1 and especially E6 with some minor multiplier buffs to her base kit. After all, she is kinda a whale bait character, I guess, but even in baiting whales, she's not that good either considering mono ramp will inevitably destroy Elation at high cost, even with 40% rest gap and with multiple extra teammates on the Elation comp. People don't understand Elation only works right now because every boss seems to be printing punchline for them. It's not like Remembrance Shield last year. How Pollux wasn't that she buffed Casterus to insane heights. How it works is that it fucks over everyone not named Casterus, which is arguably more cancerous in terms of shilling, but it doesn't lie to you about performance of those being shilled. With Elation, it can be said that their bosses literally are the equivalent of an extra teammate or more, meaning to defeat Elation comp on their boss, you'll need to win while being outnumbered. This level of shilling trumps even Choir Boss in 2.x. It also means Elation will 100% be abysmal dog shit after 4.x, unlike how Remembrance is right now. It's not even Elation's fault. We can all blame it on Silverwolf's kits for being so brain dead. If they full send Evanesia as the main push, this wouldn't be an issue. There's even retards in my previous video calling me skill issue of all things regarding my opinion on Silverwolf, as if their skill in staring at paint dry. It seems that the king of LARP, Ed Sensei, has somehow managed to hypnotize the masses, which is expected because people who would defend Silverwolf's kits are in fact brain dead themselves because only stupid people enjoy playing stupid DPSs. This is the same Ed Sensei that has been caught numerous times literally faking runs with hidden S5 signature Lycones and hacked the relics of up to 60 substats, which is completely unrollable not because of RNG, but because you physically cannot have that many rolls. One of the most famous example is the 16 cost Firefly Zero Cycle on Sunday Plights, which raised all the red flags for me because at the time, there wasn't even a 16 cost clear, much less a Zero Cycle. Firefly physically cannot do anything close to that. Ed Sensei later admitted in the Genius Archive server that he was legit doing all of this for clout and to bait me specifically. And even with this fantasy feat to Firefly, she still lost the mono rem. This is proof that all of these fans of brain-dead DPSs, whether it's Firefly or Silverwolf or Finan, all have negative credibility. When you enjoy a brain-dead DPS, you yourself will also become brain-dead, and this is proven already with what I just told you. Instead of proving me wrong with actual proof, they have to lie and cheat and still fail at doing anything at all to prove me wrong because people who defend these kits themselves have zero merits in this world. That's all there is to it. I even asked Ed Sensei why he thinks Silverwolf needs skill to play. The only thing he can mention is the wave transition where Silverwolf's attack doesn't stop due to overkilling on wave 1. This is just one of the hundreds of mechanics that Casterus has in her kits. And yet, it's the only mechanic of Silverwolf that is worth even mentioning. People who watch me would know I can write literally hundreds to thousands of words about my clears. With Casterus, the precision goes so deep to where even using the wrong amount of breaths at the wrong time before slashing would ruin the whole rotation. Even ulting one AV late or early has bricked many rotations too with DPSs that give speed on ults in these clears. Yet, when I look at Silverwolf runs, they have none of that. Skill whenever possible. Ults with some delay, but mostly whenever possible. It's all so empty and hollow. After all, this DPS ranked F in terms of rotation crafting. For the final nail in the coffin, Hoyoverse has given specific prompts to CE server members not to compare Silverwolf to other DPS outside of Shill. This has only been done one other time in the history of HSR, which is on Finance Banner. Why is this the case? Maybe Hoyoverse is being disingenuous on purpose. Well, I'll leave you with that thought and end the video here. As to why I don't talk about Nova Flares, I have my reasons. But those reasons are gone, so I'll probably talk about it in the next couple of days. That's all for today, and I'll see you in the next one.